And welcome to the code/data teardown. We are going. Okay, so you can tell us where you're joining in from. Thank you so much for joining. While we are here, let's feel free to share the live to our status, to persons who we know would be interested in this session. My name is Onyobazi, and I'm your host for today. While with me is my co-moderator, Mr. Leojit. Say hi, Mr. Leojit. Okay, Mr. Leojit, are you with us? If I'm being heard, can I see some interactions in the comment section, please? Okay, so sorry about the disruption. So for those of us who are new here, Analytic Sages is a data organization on a mission to build the next generation of blockchain analysts. So we teach SQL, Python, Onchain analytics, and research-driven reporting. And we do it live with real projects, real data, and real feedback. So before I continue, Mr. Leojit, can you hear me? Are you with us?
Can you please turn on the mic? Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, so we'll be progressing. Our course teardown sessions are exactly what we like. So we tear down project line by line, query by query, built by one of community, right? And today is the exception. So this particular activity is a community initiative. So for of you, they by community like yourself. So you're joining newly. Okay. Uh, yes. So legit. You were only
Um, this can you hear me? Please can you hear me? Please can you indicate if you can?
Yeah, Danjuma. Can you hear me?
Okay. Good evening. My name is my name is Mukhtar. So I'm a blockchain data analyst, and I'm a blockchain data analyst, and I actually specialize in growth and the growth aspects. Yeah, using data to help protocol drive growth. So I want to present my dashboard I built for HyperFX. So I came across this project, HyperFX. So they were actually building a decentralized CFD. What a CFD means is contract for different and a perpetual trading platform. Yeah, powered by public liquidity pool. Yeah. So when I came across the project, so I felt that okay, does demand exist for this type of project? Like, is it even needed? Like, is it even needed in the first place? Are there other types of projects doing this exact thing? Are they, are they successful? Is it working? Are people using the protocol? To answer my question, so I had to look for a similar platform that does the same thing as what HyperFX aims to do. It is still in its pre-sale stage, like you're actually still building it. So what I went forward to analyzing Gains Network. So Gains Network actually is doing something similar, and they have been in the market since 2021. So they have, yeah, they are building something very related to HyperFX. Yeah, both, yeah, everything. So I used Gains Network as my benchmark to do this analysis because it operates basically the same as what HyperFX is building, and it has been in the market for a while. So the data from that protocol should be valid for this analysis. Then what this protocol covers, it covers the user goods and the activity that's for Gains Network, the volume and demand, and the trading behavior, the behaviors of traders on Gains Network, and the market and the market performance, the market breakdown, yeah, the type of market they have and the asset, everything. So please, can you hear me, please? Okay, please, if you can hear me, please kindly indicate under the comment section, please, before I go. Okay, all right. Then looking at it, so this particular protocol, Gains Network, is also known as gTrade. Yeah, that's a short name of calling name of the protocol. It has processed over 122 billion, yeah, since its launch in 2021, with we can see it here with over um, 4 million total trades and 40,000 traders since it launched. So let's look at the query on how I came about it. So originally the the data for Gaze network is not structured on June originally. So my analysis was based on I'm coming. Let me um I'm coming. the protocol itself has already like brought this all together. Like, you know, they've like you could see the data sources, like they've done the hard work by themselves already and brought all of the stats, the data of all trade together. We can all see it here. Like each trade, the pair, the group it belongs to, the pair index, the block time when the trade happened, the address of the trader, whether it's the trade was long, true, if it was a short, it will show false. The type of trade, it's either it was liquidation or the it was a trade that was closed by the trader. The position, the leverage, we can see all that, the PNL, then a lot of them. So basically, like this space was a very good start for me because they made my work easier. So going back to my query, let's go. Please, can you, please, are we following? Yeah. Right. Thank you. Okay.
We are
So
following.
going through this, I already explained how I got this query. How I got this query. Yeah. This query 3388490. So then from this query, I was able to calculate the total traders. That's the total unique traders, like different traders. So if you get to use these things, you get to separate different trader from appearing multiple times, so your data won't get messed up. Then you get to like what I'm doing here is basically I'm counting. I'm coming. I'm counting. Um. Okay, you can see my niche screen, right? Aha. I already told us where how this query came about. So I'm basically counting because each row here now is actually a trade, like a trade. Either it was an open position or a closed position, either a long, short, or a liquidation, or a stop loss, any like that's for each row. So me counting all of this row, that's for the that's is going to I'm going to get the total trade of this particular protocol. So let me go back to our original work. Coming. Okay. So we are back here. Then I already explained the total traders, the total trades, and then for me to calculate the volume, since it is not the data is not structured by doing itself, it was the team that go to structure and already pre-calculated their metrics. So now, basically, when you get to multiply the position size, the collateral price USD, and the leverage, you get to get the volume of that particular trade that happened. Then I created a CTA with this. Then you can see. Then from that, I was able to get my total traders, my total trades, and my total volume. So let's go to the next visual. Okay, so we are done with the first part. So moving on to user growth and activity. So moving on to user growth and activity. So basically, okay, uh, yeah. So this visual tells us like how the growth of the users of this platform has been since it was launched, and you can clearly see it has been growing, and we can also see the daily active trader. Of course, there are particular times the spikes happened, like maybe when when there's a lot of activities, yeah, and it has been consistent. Of course, it has been very consistent, and we can all see that. Then going into the query, I'm coming. Going into the query, so I I always make reference back to this original query. The team has like they've organized already. So from it, I'm able to get the dates for that. For with this date chunk, I get to get the date, like that's all of the trade that happened in that day, regardless of the time. So it gets brought together into one particular day. So we can get to see it like this. That's now for each day. For each day, like it rounds it up of all trade that happened that day. It rounds it up to a single day. That's 249 traders. That's as of today. Then you get to see the daily volume that these traders have generated and the cumulative volume over time. So this particular query, yeah, did trunk. Then I also counted the distinct trader, that's per day. Then also we calculate our the daily volume for that particular day, and then we now use this Windows function to calculate the cumulative volume over time. That's like okay, like yeah, cumulative volume over time since it's launched. Then we can see that now this one here now is like the the total cumulative volume of what this network has generated over time. Going back, coming. My network is a little bit, but okay, let's can move forward. All right, we can get to see the volume, then the daily volume rather. The daily volume like that since the protocol launched. So we get to see the volume it has been generating daily. So I think we can get to see that there are days whereby it goes very high. I think the highest year I'm seeing is up to about 200 million in volume. Then and of course it has been is normal. It has been consistent. Yeah, consistent over time, and we can also get to see the daily volume as the cumulative. Yeah, yeah. Then yeah, this what's this can you hear me? Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, I can see the comment section. Yeah, somebody replied. So now we can see this entry exit volume. What this chart is telling us is that okay, entry volume is like okay, you open the position. When you open a position, either you long or you short. So that one you're actually basically putting the money into the market. Then when you are exiting, it could either be liquidation, it could either be you hit your stop loss, or it could either be the trader hit its stop loss, or you close the trade. We can go into the query for more insight. So same thing, I created a CTE. From this CTE, I can get to see I already told us about this original query. Then from there, I got the dates, all round up into a single day, irrespective of the time it happened. So I got the total volume, then the entry volume, that's the volume for the entry. Like okay, this query now is giving us a case, like I'm summing the case when that the type of trade is either open limits. Then you calculate what this position size multiplied by does is to calculate the volume. So if that particular trade fits into this condition, then it calculates the volume, then it ends then as your entry volume. Also, okay, I did not format it out. Okay, all right. So for the exit volume, when that particular type of trade is either a close stop loss, take profit, stop loss, or a liquidation, it calculates the volume, sum it up as your exit volume from this original order city we created. Then we group it by we group it by the day, and we order it by um we order it also by the descending order, so we get to see the latest events that happened. From this we can get to see the total volume for each day, the total, the entry volume and exit volume. What how we get the total volume? The total volume is just like the sum of the both of them together. Yeah, of both the entry and the exit. So if we sum it, we get the total volume. So let's move to the next query. Okay. Please, okay. All right. Let's move to the next query. I'm coming. I'm having my network is okay. All right. Then yeah, this what this particular chart is telling us is, yeah, this particular section now is more of like the trading behavior. Yeah, like we get to see the average trade size. That's the average trade size for each day. So I think with this we can get to know, okay, what is the average size each trader took in a particular day. Yeah, because we could see that like it has been doing well for a while up till 2024, and it dropped a bit. Yeah, we could see that, and it has also been consistent after then. Yeah, and also the median leverage. That's like median leverage is more like um the I did not, let's go into the query so I explain better. Let's go to the query. Okay. What median leverage tells us here is like the middle leverage of each of all total leverage for a particular day. Then I should get the middle value exactly. Yeah, I should get the middle value of the total leverage for a particular day. I did not use average here because we get, if there are some, for example, if okay, two persons took 5x leverage, yeah, then whereas another five people took maybe 50x leverage. If you just get to use average, it gets to raise the number too high. But when you use median, you get the middle value of all of them. And media using the getting the middle value is a more proper way of calculating, getting the average leverage per day. Yeah. So I can also explain this query also. Yeah. This query does the same thing, still fetch its original data from this particular query, takes group them into day, then calculate each volume, then calculate the volume, then divide it by this to get your weighted leverage, and count count all rules as our trade. Yeah, count all rules as our total trade. Then you use your approximate percentile to calculate our median leverage. Then when you on your final select, then you select all of this to get, yeah, to get it. Let's move to the next part. Okay, Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just saying some people are complaining they could not see. I'll be zooming. I'll be zooming the next part. Okay. All right. Yeah. In this part, we can get to see the long and short volume for each day. Like see, yeah, from each day since this Gains network launched. Remember, our goal is to validate market demand for a protocol building something similar to Gains network. So that was my original goal. So I go to here in this query. What I did here was to get the total long volume and the total short volume in per day. Yeah, group it per day to get the times. Let's go into the query. So with this query, you could see I got the original query the from this. Then we get to select our day. You know, we group our data by daily. We group our data by the day. Then we calculate. Okay, we with some cases when that trade is actually a long. Like if you say long is equals to true, it means that you are trying to say that that trade is actually a long trade. If you say the long, if you say case when long is equal to false, it means you're trying to say that particular trade is actually a short trade and not a long trade. So if there's a case when long is equals to true, then you calculate the volume. What this tells us here is the volume, like position size multiplied collateral price USD and leverage. I said it. The This data is not pre-structured by June. It was actually structured by the team themselves. So this was the way their volume was. Yeah. So that was why it's a bit long and might be confusing than the normal way it was. So yeah. So when we do this, we get the long volume and then the other we get the short volume from others. That's from this our original CTE. Then in our final select, we get the long volume, the short volume, long trade and short trade. You can see here, I'm counting case when long equals to true. It means I'm only counting for the long trade. Then for this second one here, count case when long equals to false. Yeah, what this line tells us is I'm only counting the short trade, then I'm grouping all of them by day. It means per day I get the long volume, I get the short volume, I get the long trade, and I get short trade. We can see the original query results from here. Yeah. Yeah, now for today, yeah, of course, today hasn't ended yet. So, of course, there should be dollars in long volume, then $10 million in short, then the total number of long trade, that's long trade here, is 2075, and total short trade is 1991. So yeah, I think that should be all for this one. Let's move to the next one. I'm coming. My network is a bit sorry. Okay, so let's go to the let's come to the market breakdown. Yeah, yeah, the market breakdown part. So what are we doing here? So what we are basically doing here is we are trying to know which market drives the activity in this protocol, like which market actually move numbers in this protocol, which market is in more demand, like which ones are trader actually using which one are people actually more interested in? Exactly. So from here we can get to see that from the original, from when it was launched, it was more of crypto market and forex, but crypto has much more volume, daily trading volume than forex. Then fast forward to the present now, we could see that now the volume now is being shared across forex, crypto, forex exotic commodities and altcoins. You can get ahead now the volume now, but still crypto still has a larger share of the daily volume. Then we can also see the number or total number of trade by market. Of course, crypto still dominates in that aspect also. Of course, yeah. The, these are the group of whole market under the internet network. So these are the group. So these are in each group now, it has its own market, both in altcoins, forex exotic, indices, stocks, forex minor, forex commodities. They all have their own market. So these are the grouping. So we can see that crypto has more trade than the rest. Yeah. Then moving on to the daily active trader in each market. So, but this chart tells us, give us our data in percentage. Yeah, we could see that presently, crypto still hold more shares in terms of daily active trader. That's in total trader, daily active trader of Gains Network. Crypto has a higher percentage of daily active trader by market. Exactly. By market, then followed by commodity, then like that. Daily. Then what this visual tells us here is okay. What this visual tells us here is top pairs by volume. That's this what this one now is whole of the market, like whole of the total market combined, irrespective of whatever group it is in. So you can see that BTC is still, that's BTC under crypto group, still dominates, followed by Ethereum and Sold Chain, then USD, Deeper. I think this is um, maybe other forex. Yeah. Then we can also see the total unique trader by market also, and definitely crypto has more total traders than all other group combined. You can also look into the query. You can also look into the query. So in here we could see that same process. Got my created my original city, my first city from this original query. Then from the query I was able to get the group name. I'm going to get the group that's all the group. Yeah, these are the groups here. Crypto, altcoins, forex, exactly all of them here. Then I was also to get the total trader, yeah, total unique trader by in each market. As in each market, I get the total unique trader in a particular market, then counting everything, counting each trade in each market, then also counting summing the total volume in each market also. Yeah. Then yeah, I get to when you divide the total volume by when you divide the total volume of a market divided by the sum total divided by the sum of the total volume of all market combined, you get the market share. And when you do the same for traders, you also get the trader share. So let's look at the original query. We could see that here crypto, of course, still have more unique trader, have more trade, have more volume, and has larger market share and trader share. Then okay, we could also see that for commodities, the forex minor, of course, these are the total group. Yeah, total the groups in on in this protocol. Yeah. So let's go to the next. I think the time is going. I can just push this. Okay, my network is a bit shaky. Okay, so I already went through this. Crypto has a lot of trade, of course, than all other group combined. Then the pair performance. That's for what this score is telling us is that for each pair, like each this one now is not grouping it by it's not grouping it by their group. Yeah. This one now is telling us each market people trade in, which one has more higher volume. Thus, we get to see all of the total pairs, that's all of the market combined. Either they could be forex, forex exotic, crypto, indices, anything.
Hi, Danjuma. Can you hear me? Hello, Danjuma. Danjuma,
Yes, I
can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me? Oh, yeah. Uh, can you please finish in 2 or 3 minutes?
Oh, oh, please, I can't hear you. Can you come again?
Can you please complete in 2 or 3 minutes?
Okay, like you tell. Wait, are you saying if I could finish up in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard
two
you.
or three
Yeah,
minutes. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'll finish in 3 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
So, okay, let me get to round everything up. Then from here, yeah, what I did here was to get the for market share for each group. Yeah, you get to see that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you get to see the the trader, what the trader has, trader share and the market share. You can see that this particular group has more trader than volume. Yeah, exactly. It has more trader than the volume. It means that probably it has a lot of trader, but those trader are not like the volume they actually generate is small compared to commodities. And the one that actually has the most balanced, that is more balanced, that's in terms of trader share and market share, is crypto. Yeah, it has like significant amounts, almost equal, 51%, 49%, almost equal. Then you could see that the crypto digital market has more market share than traders. That's less trader are like actually moving the market. It's like that. Then the trading performance. This place summarize each pair. Each pair you get to see the total volume, the average trade volume, then the trade number of trade and the number of unique trader in that particular market. So for each market. Then finally here we get to also see the volume share in each. Okay, doing exactly up for those here. Yeah. We get to see each D, what is the volume share in each market. Each day, what is the volume share in each group rather. So you get to see all of the groups and the percentage share they hold. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Danjuma. I think you can. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Danjuma. That was incredibly insightful. The way you broke down the queries and walked us through the data was top notch. We now have time for questions and feedback from the audience. So, yeah, drop down your questions in the chat and I will read them out. If you have any feedback or questions or something you would like Danjuma to clarify, now it's the time. Yeah. Okay, I, I'm still waiting. If there's no questions, then I will do the next thing. Okay, I think there's no questions for now. Yeah. Thank you again, Danjuma. You have set a high bar for what code data teardown can look like. Everyone, please give a round of applause to Danjuma in the chat again. Yeah, thank you, Danjuma. Thank you once again, more to Danjuma for outstanding performance. Before we wrap up, here are some important announcements it's about the cohort demo day for tomorrow, Saturday, May 9th at 5 p.m. UTC plus one. That is around 6 p.m. Lagos time. It will be live on YouTube. Our cohort 7 students present their capstone projects. Please come support them. And also our Python cohort demo day on May 16th. Saturday, it at around 5 p.m. UTC plus one. It will show about Python projects, live dashboard, and more. And lastly, our last announcement is about cohort 8. It will kick off at May 11. Registration is still open for a few more days. Link in the description below. So, I want to thank our organizers and everyone in this organization. Yep. And I want to thank our subsidiaries. Thank you all thank you to Danjuma. Thank you for your time and work and for sharing it generously. Thank you to all who are watching. Thank you for showing up. The replay will be available to all the registered attendees within 48 hours. If you are not already part of our community, the link to join our Discord and WhatsApp group is in our description below. Keep building, keep querying, and we will see you at cohort 7 demo day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.